Welcome to another How to Attack in Chess episode, and as you can see on the screen, it's a back rank principle. Many of you could probably blunder, those rook back rank checkmates, queen back rank checkmates. In general, the weakness of back rank might be decisive in your games. So in today's video, I'll show you 6 positions, and we'll see how many chess players exploit this weakness. And start with the first one. White played knight c3 in the following position, and as you can see, the back rank is only protected by this rook on c1. And alright, black have back rank weakness as well. So, and I'll actually will show you how potentially black could blunder something. So knight c3 is a blunder. Why? Because knight c3, rook c3 happens, rook c3, rook c3, and now guys, crucial move. Instead of playing queen b1 and let's say queen f1, and you'll be like, oh, but we actually will win this queen. Back rank checkmate is coming, but white are checkmating us here, because rook was the last piece to protect back rank, and now no one's to protect. Rook d8 is the only move, and of course checkmate next move. So that's why, you don't want to move your queen to b1. Instead, you play queen b2, and the idea is that basically we're trying to distract this queen of protecting d1 and 1, and basically queen c3. So let's say white played queen e1, they're protecting the rook, and it looks like, alright, queen e2, only have a pawn, but instead we play queen c3. Another brilliant sacrifice, and the idea is that after queen c3, rook d1 is a back rank checkmate. The following position, and it's white to move, but now white actually is the side which wins the game. So here white play e6, and you can say, oh, but there are no threats of back rank checkmate. There is rook, there is queen, everything's protected, and I can go to f8. And knight to f8 is actually like, it's still a terrible move due to e7. So black played knight b6. They're trying to attack the rook on d5, but e7, sacrificing this rook. We don't need it anymore, because the idea is it's back rank checkmate right now, right? So instead, we are playing rook e8 here, and rook d8, and it looks like, alright, actually it's gonna be equal, right? And black are actually winning in this situation, because black is wide open, the skin is actually safe on g8. But instead, after rook d8, there is still this move, and e8 actually wins the game by back rank checkmate. Next position, and again, but now look, back rank checkmate is weak, right? But at least this king got a square to escape. But rook d8, sacrificing the queen on c6, which is of course a great move. The idea is that after queen c6, rook f8, king f8, d7, there is nothing that can stop this pawn from promotion on next move. So after rook d8, queen b6, attacking this rook, rook f8, and now look, back rank checkmate is being threatened, but now white just played d7, and you'll say, oh man, you blundered back rank, but you didn't see this queen from 1,000 miles away, which can come to g1, and white actually win the game, because rook g1 just takes, and there are no checks whatsoever on this diagonal, and this one is being promoted on next move. Next position, and this one is quite long, I don't want to take your time too much. So here c5 and knight e6. So white are trying to basically exploit the attack on the back rank. So here apparently knight b5 was a much stronger move which white could have played, and now rook d8 has been threatened, knight c7, and according to the computer it's a complete disaster. The only move is something like this, but then knight c7, rook a2, rook d8, king e7, and white just win in exchange, strong pawn on c5, and they're winning the game. But they decided, rook d8 is coming, so rook e6, knight e6, and still, this threat is in the air. This, knight g8, knight c7, and again, here what basically threatens, let's say, random move, and back rank weakness is one again being exploded. So here f6, you know, white actually ended up winning this game, though it was kind of messy. Knight d2 before, you know, they even promoted, but look at the wild ending here. So because of those pass pawns, actually white won the game, because there is no way to stop. Let's say this, there is just simple c7, king c8, and knight d6, c8, and white win the game. Next game, and again white's move rook e5, queen f2, king h2, queen f1. And here again queen d5, and now king has to go to h8, and back rank weakness. But here white actually didn't play the best move. They played rook f3, but according to the computer the best move was h6, and after g6 this. And the idea is that queen d4 or queen f5 are coming, and black are just hopeless. Queen f6, king j8, queen g7, checkmate. So instead white played rook f3, setting up this little trick, but black had great defense by playing bishop e6. In the game they didn't find it and played a rook f3, and after queen f3 it turns out this queen is being attacked, this back rank checkmate is being threatened, and of course black have nothing to do but resign in the following situation. And the last position of this episode, back rank checkmate. So here black are actually better. They're attacking queenside. They have this active bishop on c5. The only thing that is kind of out of play here is this king on h8. They're trying to go for h6, trying to get this king to h7, but knight g4, and now sweet square on g6. Rook d8, bishop f8, knight c4 protecting b2, knight d5, rook b2, knight g6, and there is no way to protect this. Rook c2, king f3. I mean, black can try to go and check, rook c3, king g4, rook c4, king h3, and now rook can go to f4. This bishop is being lost on f8, and white won the game. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you could learn something, because look, back rank is the principle which should be learned, because it happens with everyone in many games. So in the next video I can analyze the weakness of second rank, you know, because actually of the second or seventh rank. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episodes. Bye bye.